This show was so bad! The Elimination Chamber 2022 results and reactions video is about to pop right now here, guys. What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Elimination Chamber 2022. Oh my god. This show was a disaster. It was a dumpster fire. Before we even get started, drop down in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this show? Because am I the only one that is just not feeling WWE? Like, it's so terrible. Like, there's certain really good things that happen, like week to week. Like, there's decent stuff. But this pay-per-view was not it. This wasn't even mid. This was below that. This was horrendous. Here we had Drew McIntyre going up against Madcap Moss in a supposed one-on-one Falls Count Anywhere match. But in my prediction video, I predicted, I'm like, you know what? This ain't going to be a one-on-one match. I guarantee Corbin gets involved multiple different times. It's a no disqualification match, no holds barred, and it's Falls Count Anywhere. Why wouldn't Corbin get involved? So it was basically a 2-on-1 handicap match. Corbin and Moss teamed up to send Drew through the barricade at one point, which I thought was kind of cool. There was this insane Alabama slam from Drew McIntyre to Madcap Moss, and Madcap Moss literally landed on his head. And I literally went like, oh my god. So that really caught me off guard. That was literally insanity. I loved that spot. I hope Madcap is good though. But dude, Madcap can take a beating, dude. He could take a bump. That's what I like about Madcap, dude. But in the end, obviously, Drew McIntyre was able to pick up the victory. He was able to hit a Claymore kick on Madcap Moss and then pin him 1, 2, 3, which wasn't too bad. I wasn't expecting anything less. Do I think Drew is going to gun after Corbin? Yes, I do think he's going to go after Corbin now. I don't think it's over between Madcap and Corbin and Drew, unfortunately. But yes, I do believe that it's going to be Corbin versus Drew next. But as far as the Madcap and Drew match goes, it was mid. Moving over here, it was the Women's Elimination Chamber match. It was Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Doudrop, and a couple other women gunning for a Raw Championship match at WrestleMania. Of course, the champion, which at this time was Becky Lynch, and she would remain to be the champion, which I'll still get into that match. But yes, winner faces the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. This match was okay. I really do believe the Elimination Chamber was not used right. Like, the Elimination Chamber itself, like the structure itself. Like, I feel like it was underutilized. Like, I don't feel like it was used too much. Like, in this match particularly, I feel like nobody really went on top of the pods. They climbed the pods a little bit, but they sent each other into the chain link minorly, but it was nothing. They didn't really use the chamber at all, in my opinion. I feel like it was a more ring-based match, and I was really disappointed by that. Speaking of being disappointed, everybody got eliminated, and it was down to Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss in the end, and I was like, oh my gosh, Alexa, please. Bianca Belair wins absolutely everything. Alexa, please. But nope. Bianca Belair hits the KOD on Alexa Bliss and picks up the victory. I'm like, oh my god, again. She's going to Mania again for the championship. This time against Becky Lynch instead of Sasha Banks. Dude, what are we doing? Oh my god. I'm not fond of this. Let me know if you guys are down in the comments down below. The match was bad, and the outcome, in my opinion, was also bad. Wasn't into it. Moving over here, it was supposed to be the Viking Raiders versus the Usos. This match never got started. The Viking Raiders they come out, they enter to their music, raid, all that bullcrap. They come out, and then they get attacked. They get attacked by the Usos, who are the current SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I found this very odd. That they didn't give us this match. I don't know why they're saving this, because we all know the Usos are going to retain no matter what. So why not just have that happen now? But yeah, they attacked the Viking idiots, and then they did a powerbomb with Ivar on top of Eric, which I thought was pretty wicked. That was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. But then yeah, that was it. And then they just walked away. I'm like, what? Come on, dude, what? That was it. I was like, what? Yeah, so we never got that match, but wasn't really looking forward to it anyway. But yes, moving over here, it was a tag team match. Ronda Rousey and Naomi going up against Sonya Deville and the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. And, of course, Ronda Rousey did have the one arm tied behind her back, and I thought that was kind of dumb. And then Sonya Deville, she had a arm sling on, and she removed it, and she's like, I'm not actually hurt. I'm like, oh, boy. Sonya Deville, she's... yeah, Sonya Deville. But, yeah, in the end, Ronda Rousey was still able to lock in the arm bar on Sonya Deville and then tap out Sonya Deville. And Naomi's gear looked super sick, by the way. And I thought Naomi's gear was really cool. But, yeah, in the end, the faces were able to take down the heels. Charlotte Flair, she dominated Ronda Rousey most of the time that she was in the ring, Charlotte herself. But once Sonya got in there, Sonya basically took the pinfall, or the submission in this case. But yeah, that match was okay. Moving over here, it was Lita going up against Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. This match was pretty decent, actually. Like I definitely could have got behind this match. Lita freaking always good. Lita's always good. I do think this was Lita's last match. I'm gonna be honest. I really thought this was Lita's last match. The way that she was doing herself after the match and during the match, I really thought this was her last match. In the end, very confusing ending, in my opinion. Okay, get this. Lita hits the Twist of Fate and the Lita Moonsault in a matter of but probably 20 seconds from each other. And Becky kicks out at 2. I was like, what? Becky kicked out of the Twist of Fate. Crap, I just knocked over Lesnar. Becky kicked out of the Twist of Fate and the Lita Moonsault. And the Lita Moonsault kicked out of 2 like it was nothing. I was like, what? And then, oh my gosh. And then Becky Lynch gets back to her feet, hits a quick manhandle slam, and then it's over. I'm like, oh my God, what? Dude! It was just so pathetic, dude. A manhandle slam is like the weakest Uranagi ever, and it puts away Lita. I was like, oh my God, what a weak way to end. Obviously, Becky Lynch was going to win, but still, that's not the point. That was such a weak way to end it, dude. But yeah, this was more than likely Lita's last match because she did jump back into the ring, say what's up to the crowd. And then they played her music too. So it's definitely Lita's last match. Way to go out. It was a decent match, but yeah, it was kind of obvious Becky Lynch was winning. Moving over here is Roman Reigns versus Goldberg. Opening match of the night. This match was pretty... it was okay. I hate bashing on every match, but I mean, this show was just bad. It was just bad. It was Roman Reigns Goldberg opening match of the night. This was a short match. Goldberg hit a couple spears. Roman hit a couple Superman punches, couple spears, and then in the end, Roman Reigns was able to turn a jackhammer and then turn it into a guillotine, and then he was able to pass out Goldberg. That's about it. Maybe a 7-minute match. Yeah. That's it. Roman Reigns retains the Universal Championship. I was like, whoa. So I really like the way that they're displaying Roman, just super dominant. He's had the title for over 537 days, which is absolutely monumental. And yeah, I'm glad he was able to retain over Goldberg. Just not really the fashion that I would have done it. But yeah, it was okay. Moving over here, we had the men's Elimination Chamber match. This match was pretty decent. I was actually really looking forward to this match. You got guys Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Riddle, Brock Lesnar, and Austin Theory all in this match, and I was like, oh my God, this match is going to be so freaking good. We start off the match with Austin Theory and Seth Rollins. Everybody starts entering, and then mid-match, Seth Rollins, he picks up Austin Theory and then powerbombs him through Bobby Lashley's pod. Yes, through Bobby Lashley's pod, and supposedly it hit Bobby Lashley and then gave him a concussion. Yeah. And then they had to remove him from the chamber. And I was watching this with my dad and my brother, and they said, oh, no, that's a ruse. That's a ruse. There's no way. Bobby Lashley's going to run back down and win. I'm like, I don't know. That seemed pretty legit to me. And it was. Bobby Lashley actually got a concussion from Austin Theory getting sent through his pod. And I was like, whoa, that is crazy. I mean, yeah, and then so Bobby Lashley was removed from the match, and I'm like, okay, so we're almost guaranteed a new WWE champion. And then Brock Lesnar enters last, and then he runs in, eliminates Seth, eliminates AJ, eliminates Riddle, and then it's Austin Theory and him in the end. And it was kind of funny. It was kind of hysterical watching Austin Theory being locked inside the cage with the Beast. I did laugh a couple times. It was cool. He low-blowed him, gave him a minor chance, but in the end, there was no chance for Austin Theory. Somehow he made it to the top of a pod with Brock Lesnar. And when you're at the top of a pod with an unhinged beast, yeah, I wouldn't be too thrilled about that either. He picks up Austin Theory, F5s him off of a pod. mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Mad respect for Austin Theory for taking that. It was freaking insanity. That is literally insane. I don't care if you're landing on your feet. You could destroy your body doing something like that. Huge shout out to Austin Theory. What a beast for taking that. But then in the end, Lesnar sent him in the ring, pinned him, 1, 2, 3, new WWE champion, Brock Lesnar again. So yeah, it's going to be Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, title for title. So I don't know if they're going to be combining the titles, getting rid of the brand split, which I could see them doing, honestly. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait for WrestleMania season. Well, we are in WrestleMania season, but we'll have to wait for it to get a little closer, see what they're going to do. Oh, and also, Miz has to make a phone call. He's going to be making a phone call to a special tag team partner to fight the Mysterios. Could it be Cody Rhodes? Could it be Alex Riley? Could it be Damian Sandow? Or Damian Mizdow? We'll have to see. We shall have to see. But yes, guys, that was the Elimination Chamber 2022 results reactions video. I thought this pay-per-view was absolutely garbage. I wasn't into it whatsoever. And I hate bashing on these shows. I really do. But if it's bad, I'm going to say it's bad. You know, this is my opinion. Like, it was just bad. You know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. Those were mine. In the end, I'm going to give this show a solid 2 out of 5. It's really leaning more the 1 side than the 3 side, though. I'm going to be honest. 2 out of 5 for this show. And let me know what you guys thought down in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time. BrettO Live and Page out.